Mathematics paper 2, extended, specimen paper 0980/02 2020, 1 hour 30 minutes, Cambridge IGCSE. Candidate name, Anago Maths and University of Cambridge. Use a black or dark blue pen. The total mark for this paper is 70. Questions number 1, 2, 3, and 4. Have a go at them, and when you're ready, press play to come back and check your answers. Question number 1. A train leaves Zurich at 22:40 and arrives in Vienna at 07:32 the next day. Work out the time the train takes. So they leave at 22:40 and arrives at 07:32. So I draw a timeline. So from 22:40 to 23:00 is 20 minutes. From 23:00 to 07:00 is 7 hours. So from 23:00 to 24:00 is 1 hour. And then from 24:00 to 07:00 is 7 hours. And from 07:00 to 07:32 is 32 minutes. So we add 20 minutes plus 1 hour plus 7 hours plus 32 minutes. It gives you 8 hours, 52 minutes. Question number 2. In a box of 80 glasses, 3 are broken. Work out the percentage of broken glasses in the box. 3 are broken divided by the total is 80 times 100%. So you're doing part divided by whole times 80%, times 100. Part is 3, whole is 80 times 100. That gives you 3.75%. Question number 3. Here is a list of numbers. Put a ring around the number with the largest value. Before you compare them, make sure you put all of them to decimal. So 0.3030 is in decimal. 1/3, you change to decimal, is 0.333 recurring. 0.0330 is also a decimal. 3/10 is 0.3 in decimal. And 33%, 33 divided by 100 is 0.33. And looking at those numbers, 1/3 is the largest. So we put a ring around 1/3, 1/3. Question number 4. Chai says that 8 centimeters squared is the same as 80 millimeters squared. Explain why Chai is wrong. Now we want to convert from centimeter squared to millimeter squared. I've put the converting area formula at the bottom, and sometimes it's important to just remember them, or you can work them out if you want. So to change from centimeter squared to millimeter squared, you times by 100 or 10 squared. So 8 times 100 gives you 800. But Chai said 80, which is wrong. It should be 800. That's question number 5, question 6, question 7. You can press pause and have a go. And when you're ready to come back, you press play again. Welcome back. So you have y equals to mx plus c. That's the equation for a straight line. Find the value of y when m is -2, x is -7, and c is -3. So we substitute m to be -2, x is -7, and c is -3. -2 times -7 will give you +14. And +14 minus 3, it gives you 11. So your answer is 11. Question number 6. The number of cars parked in a car park at 9 a.m. is recorded for 10 days. Complete the stem and leaf diagram. In the stem, they've got 10, 11, 12, 13. So you look at the key. 12/3 represents 123 cars. So a stem and leaf diagram, you always put them in order from smallest to biggest. So the smallest number is 107. 107. So you have 10 in the stem and 7 in the leaf. The next smallest number is 114. So you have 11 in the stem and 4 in the leaf. And the next one is 116. And then after that, 118. And then for 12, you have 120, 124, 127, and then 129. And for 13, 130 and 132. Put them in order. You see, it goes 114, 116, 118. So these numbers on the leaf are in order: 4, 6, 8, 0, 4, 7, 9, 0, 2. They're in order. That's how you do it. And for question number 7, using a ruler and a pair of compasses only, construct a triangle with size 5 centimeters, 8 centimeters, and 10 centimeters. Leave your construction line arcs. So you draw the 10 centimeter with your ruler. See at the bottom the AB. And then you open your compass to 8 centimeters and you will draw the arc. But the center will be at A. You will draw the arc with the 8 centimeters. And then you open the compass to 5 centimeters. The center will be at B, and you will draw the arc. And where the two arc crosses, you mark that point, and then you join with the line, and that will give you your triangle. Question number 8, question number 9, and question number 10. You can press pause and have a go at the questions. And when you're ready, you press play again and you come back. Welcome back. Triangle ABC is isosceles. AC is parallel to BD. Find the value of A and the value of B. An isosceles triangle means two angles are the same, two base angles are the same, and the base angles there is the ones which are 70 and 70. But how did we get 70? A triangle has 3 angles. All 3 add up to 180. So 180 minus that 40, which is given, it gives you 140. Now the two base angles are equal, so they will share it. So 140 divided by 2, it gives you 70 degrees for each of the base angles. Now, the two lines AC and BD are parallel lines. So you think of alternate angles. If you look carefully, you think of the letter Z or Z, alternate angles. So if you look carefully, that's the letter Z, which is lying at an angle. You can see the letter Z there at an angle. So this 40 degrees there is equals to that. So that means B is 40 degrees. I've put some alternate angles there for you to see where the two angles are the same. And if you take this one and turn it around, if you turn that around, you'll get this. So this angle is the same. And you can see these two lines are parallel. It's similar to this one. Two parallel lines and the two angles the same. So alternate angles, alternate angles are the same. So ACB is 40 and CBD is 40. That angle is 40, that angle is 40. So A is 40, A is 70, and B is 40. Question number 9. Rearrange the formula 5W minus 3W plus 7 equal to 0 to make W the subject. So if we start by taking minus 3y to the right hand side, it becomes plus 3y. Minus goes to the across the equals or sign, it becomes plus. So minus 3y, it becomes plus 3y. Plus 7 goes to the right hand side, becomes minus 7. It's times 5. So you take times 5 to the right hand side, it becomes divided by 5. So it's 3y minus 7 divided by 5. That's W. Question number 10. Explain why square root of 3 is irrational. Irrational means you cannot express it as P over Q. So it cannot be written as a fraction P over Q. Or you can say the 3 is a prime number, so you cannot find the square root of it. Or you can say decimal or a decimal, when you find the square root with a calculator, you will get a decimal which will keep going on forever with no pattern. Question number 11, 12, and 13. You can press pause and have a go at the question. And when you're ready to come back, you press play again. Welcome back. Question number 11. The mass, m kilograms, of a horse is 429 kilograms. Correct to the nearest kilogram. Complete this statement about the value of m. So we're going to use this formula here or idea which I've put there, and it's good for you to remember that, because when we mark the exams, it's key. When students who remember it, it becomes an easy question to do. Try and learn this. LB stands for lower bound. LB stands for lower bound. UB stands for upper bound. It stands for upper bound. I know some students in West Africa, they say UB is University of Buea, but here we use it as upper bounds. So LB is less than or equals to X is less than U. LB is less than or equals to X less than UB. So you can see the symbol there, less than or equals to and less than. This less than UB is strictly less than. That's very important. But the less than or equals to, it can have the same value. So what number do you round to 429? If you have 428.5, you can round it to 429. You can round it up to 429. But you want a number which is slightly below, which is below 429.5, because that is what you can round to 429. You cannot round 429.5 to 429. That's why it is strictly less than there. Question number 12. Triangle ABC is similar to triangle PQR. Find PQ. We look at the two triangles. They are similar triangles. So look for similar sides. I've colored it yellow and yellow. Those are two similar sides. Blue and blue, two similar sides. So you want to find the scale factor. The long side divided by the short side. 21.7 divided by 12.4, it gives you 1.75, which is a scale factor. So to go from the smaller triangle to the big triangle, you times 1.75. So 5.2 times 1.75, it gives you 9.1. So your answer is 9.1. There's another way to do it. You can put it in the ratio form. 5.2 divided by PQ is the same as 12.4 divided by 21.7. And you can cross multiply. 5.2 times 21.7 is equals to PQ times 12.4. So to get PQ, you take times 12.4 to the left, it becomes divided by 12.4. So put that in your calculator, you will get 9.1 as well. Question number 13. Solve the inequality. We have the left-hand side and we have the right-hand side. To solve it, we want to put all the n on one side and the numbers on one side. So if we take plus n to the right, it becomes minus n. Plus n comes to the right, it becomes minus n. Minus 8 comes to the left, it becomes plus 8. Minus 8 comes to the left, becomes plus 8. And plus n goes to the right, it becomes minus n. So 7 plus 8 is 15. It's less than 4n. 5 minus 1n. 5n minus 1n is 4n. It's times 4, so you divide by 4 on the left. So 15 divided by 4 is less than n. Or you can say n is greater than 15 divided by 4, which is 3.75. So n is greater than 3.75 is your answer. And here is question number 14. You can press pause and have a go. And when you're ready, you press play and come back. Welcome back. Question 14. Without using your calculator, work out 1 and 7 over 12 plus 13 over 20. You must show all your working and give your answer as a mixed number in its simplest form. What we want to do first is to change 1 and 7 over 12, which is a mixed number, to an improper fraction. And how do we do that? We do 1 times 12 plus 7. 1 times 12 plus 7, it gives you 19 divided by 12. So that is the improper fraction. Now we want to add 19 over 12 plus 13 over 20. 19 over 12 plus 13 over 20. If you notice, the denominator is 12 there and it's 20 there. So we want to make the denominator the same. So we look for the lowest common multiple of 12 and 20, and we will use 60. So what do we multiply by 12 to get 60? We multiply by 5, and we multiply by 5 at the top. To get 20 to 60, you times 3 at the bottom, denominator, 3 at the top. So 19 times 5, it gives you 95 over 12 times 5 is 60, and this will be 39 over 60. So 95 plus 39, it gives you 134 over 60, which you can simplify. Half of 134 is 67, and half of 60 is 30. 230 goes into 67, remainder 7 over 30. So it's 2 and 7 over 30 as a mixed number in the simplest form.